Okay, we're live. Greetings and welcome everybody. This is Guru Mayor bringing you another episode in the hopes that you won't have so many episodes, emotional upsets. And this is a series called A Touch of Emotional Liberation. And what we're doing is little by little in just short segments giving you some information and some practices to change your relationship to emotions so you can manage them well and they can benefit you, right? So step by step, we're just a little at a time. So this will be about a half an hour with an 11-minute practice. But I want to give you a few ideas. I've been talking about emotions for many years now, and I'm really happy to see that the things I've been saying are starting to be heard elsewhere. In fact, in December, Psychology Today had an article that, I forget the title, Depression is not as bad as we thought. Maybe we've been giving the wrong message about depression. And for me, the essence of this article is that psychology's been making depression an ailment, an illness, something wrong with you to be medicated. And that brings on a whole nother host of problems, shame of my depression and such. So the point being that they're saying maybe we've got it wrong about emotions. They're saying depression and I'm saying all emotions. That they're not a weakness, they're not bad, they don't mean something's wrong with us. Now, I take it even a step further, and that is that they are actually very ingenious parts of our sensory system to help us take care of ourselves. So today, because of this article, I want to speak a little bit about depression. And in the next few classes in this series, I'll talk about other emotions. So first, we're just starting with this great new concept that maybe emotions aren't something wrong with us. I mean, think about it. We've evolved over millions of years. Animals have emotions too. Nature's very economical. There's a purpose to these things. So if depression's actually trying to help, what's it trying to do? Now, in the article, the psychologists are saying that if an animal is in a very dire situation and fight or flight doesn't work, in other words, if you're a rabbit in the mouth of the fox and you just fighting didn't work, you can't get away, that after a while, maybe giving up, going limp. And the article says, will either make death less painful, right? You just sort of go limp and quit fighting it, acceptance, or that giving up might help you get free in some way, like a possum playing dead, okay? Well, what does that translate into people? And this is in my book, Senses of the Soul, and it's also in my book, Emotional Liberation. I've been talking about this for years. So if all emotions have a purpose, what's the specific purpose of depression? Well, similar to the rabbit in the fox's mouth, if other emotions, anxiety and anger, let's say, haven't kept you safe or haven't protected you, I'm mentioning the purposes of those two emotions, and you can't figure a way out of your situation, and you've been maybe fighting it and trying as hard as you can and it just hasn't worked, then sometimes giving up is the thing to do, right? I mean, I can try to break through this wall all I want. If I want to get outside and try to go this way, at some point it would be very smart for me to give up that idea. I mean, it might be sort of disappointing. I was trying so hard and I made so much progress, but then I'm going to go, what's the use? Nothing ever works for me. I don't even care anymore. Well, if I can accept that and really let it go, I'll rest up from all that wasted effort or that unproductive effort, and then I might at some point wake up again and go, oh, there was a door over there all the time. So sometimes giving up is the right thing to do. And sometimes, why is depression epidemic in our society? It is considered by the World Health Organization an epidemic, and it's just the curve's going up like this globally. Well, aren't we busier than ever, more pressured than ever? We're going. Depression's the opposite. Depression is, now, you don't like that when you feel vanquished or that you've lost or failed. But this same look is one of rest and relaxation. So that's the hidden gift of depression. It's really trying to not only help you give up, but rest up and restore. So I want to do a practice with you today. It's a very simple practice, and give you a little taste of healthy depression. And if you've got an issue with depression where that doesn't even sound like a good idea, and you're not going to take the risk with me, I understand. But if it weren't for the same energies of depression, giving up, letting go, doing nothing, not caring, you could never sleep at night. That's what happens. When that happens, then you fall asleep. Then you rest and you hopefully wake up feeling restored. So we're going to do a very relaxing, calming practice that will hopefully help you befriend those feelings that can be dark. I'm not being productive right now, I'm resting. And sometimes that can be the most productive thing to do. To stop, take a break, reflect, right? Refresh. So you ready to get started? I'd like to do this practice with you. It's a very simple one. Many of you have done it many times. It's left nostril breathing. We're going to breathe long and slow. I'll guide you through it. Let's start. We're going to do an 11-minute practice. I wanted to see if you can sit there for 11 minutes with me. So the right thumb is gently pressed on the side of the right nostril. That means you'll breathe only through the left, and if that's feeling kind of clogged, that'll be less satisfactory, but we're going to breathe slow, so let's try it. And we know that this stimulates meridians in the right side of the brain. It's going to calm us a little bit, cool us off. We call it accessing the lunar energy, right? Sun, moon. Daytime, go, 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 go. Nighttime, rest. All right, so let's give ourselves a little rest now. So you can rest your hand like this. If you can put your finger here too. But we like the thumb and then the index fingers right up here in the center of the forehead. Breathe with me now, slowly counting 8 seconds in. So begin your exhale, begin your inhale. Slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you go that long? And now start exhaling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you count for yourself now? Or if you've just got the feeling of how slow and nice it is, you don't have to count anymore. But we're making this breath really even. Now, you don't always have to breathe this slowly or count it when you're doing this practice. But I want you to train your body to go even and slowly. And if that's a little too straining to go that slowly, then don't go to 6 or something like that, right? But in the next few minutes, your body will start merging with this rhythm and relaxing. So I'll ask you to just be focused on sensations that cool air going through your nose, or if you're having any, whatever you're feeling, catch your mind when it wanders off and come back to just the sound, the sensations, your own counting, feeling in your body. And help it along. Give yourself some mental cues. Relax, calm, peaceful. What's your relationship to darkness? Feel the beautiful night sky, restful. So hoping this breathing will help you make a quick visit to the moon energy, the cool, calm, beautiful, restful. Now you might yawn, you might feel sleepy. Why does this make me feel sleepy? Well, maybe you're tired. Maybe your body's going, thank God she's letting us rest a little bit. And then it comes, it's okay. Yawning awakens your brain actually and gives you a little hit of oxygen. So breathe. Give yourself permission, an 11-minute restful vacation. Now I want to invite you to explore the dark side. Okay, do you have negative connotations or reactions or resistances to darkness, to slow, to emptiness, to nothingness? See if you can switch over and enjoy the dark side, not Darth Vader's dark side, but the dark side of the moon that's always hidden and calm and restful. Think of a cat on a warm, sunny bench, just enjoying it. Enjoy nothingness, space, rest. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. Now, I hope you're in that beautiful zone. I'm going to ask you to use this beautiful space to re-examine the experiences and the energies of low energy. Okay, when you're tired, it's not a character flaw. It's your body asking for rest. When something's very difficult and you want to give up, there might be something about your approach to give up, to make room for something else that would work better. So practice a little healthy surrender, a little healthy giving up. Not by defeat, but by choice. You still breathing? 8 seconds in, 8 seconds out, but after a while, forget about it. Just breathe slow and deep. But stay through that left nostril only. Ah, it's delicious. You know, what's your go-to response for doing nothing, being unproductive, fooling around, playing, right? See if you can befriend those very necessary and balancing states. If you never are helpless, you can never get help. If you're never hopeless, you don't know how to find hope. Good. Keep it going. Breathe. Now, more specifically, if you've got a history or what is your past relationship to depression? What's your past relationship to depression? You know all the social and cultural norms where it's a big problem and needs to be medicated. Certainly it can be. But if you can review any of your past experiences or that of someone else, do you see there might be a calling from deep within for change? Is depression calling for change? Something's not working that I gotta let go, give up, quit. It's not that I'm powerless, it's that I'm not using my power in the right way. So I gotta stop, give up. We're breathing 2 more minutes, slow and deep, through the left nostril only. 8 seconds in, 8 seconds out. Let this slow, lunar, cooling breath, yin breath, let it help bring you in a beautiful way into a friendly relationship to the dark energies. Good. Coming into your 11th minute, if you started with me at the beginning, you're feeling really different right now. And if you came in late, start back at the beginning. Go 11 minutes and just do an experiment with the beauty of your low energies, your dark energies. There it is, an 11-minute vacation. And I hope it's helped befriend you to emotions in general and the dark energy of apathy, depression, despondency in particular. So now, after your next exhale, drop your hand and inhale through both nostrils. Now let's just hold on to that breath for a moment. Hold on, just be still with eyes closed. And at your leisure, just let it go through the mouth. That felt good. Let's do one more to finish. Inhale. Hold for a moment. Now this is the rise. After the fall is the rise. Is there something new? Are you refreshed? Is there some clarity that you can, once you drop the veil of fatigue and illusion, then clarity, and again exhale through the mouth. Keep your eyes closed and be still and just sit and enjoy what you've created, the experience, the energy you've created. Is there rising? Is there expansion? Is there something new? So being reborn isn't, being born and reborn is not a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We need to do it over and over again. But to be reborn, something's got to go to sleep, die, release, relax, let go, surrender. Maybe even you call it failure. And then something new rises. So that's the practice I wanted to share with you. And in this series, I'll keep coming back with, we'll go through some other emotions, specifically their purpose and how to work with them. I'm at emotional-liberation.com, and we've got a couple of workshops coming up. You can see information there and register, and I've got some longer courses. So if you'd like to be, what is emotional liberation? It's not freedom from emotions. It's freedom to move within emotions. You know, nothing stuck, nothing horrible and hard, but able to move, and, you know, and create and recreate. So I really wish for you to have emotional freedom and health, and there is the ability for you to heal yourself, and emotions are key. So come back and join me again, and thanks. You can always rewind this and practice 11 minutes. Do it till next week, all right? See you then.